Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm going to do is do a kitting up video for Not Your Alice by Ines Guerrero, which is my entry, so if you want to call it that, my project that I'm going to be doing for this year's Drills and Chills. So I did an unboxing of this earlier on, but it's a Diamond Art Club piece. Round drills, 56 by 71 centimeters with 34 colours and 1 AB. So I'm going to kit it up in Craftmates Lockables. Never used this storage system before, so I thought, yeah, it'll fit all these drills. So yeah, I thought, well, why not give it a bash for this one? Anyway, so while I'm kitting up, what we'll do is we'll just have a little chat about bits and pieces that are going on. So today's Thursday and I've got work tomorrow, but I've also got a half day, so that's going to be really good. Looking forward to not being at work for a full day on Friday. I do have to take my cat to the vet though, which is annoying, but needs must. It's just a checkup, our health check and our boosters. Yeah. So let's start. I'm going to use the peel off labels that they sent. We'll start with number 1. And we'll just kit up in number order, I think. So, I think there's a knack to this. I think what you do is, now do you press it? You press it, that's right. You press it and it pops open. So number 1 is 141, the AB. Oh, so that should be nice and easy to find. Says she looking. It's not as easy to find as I thought. Look at that. Oh, there it is. 141. So I want to apologise in advance for any rustling that you hear. It's part and parcel of the kitting up process. So yes, half day tomorrow from work. Really looking forward to it. And it will be home for lunch and then off to the vets with Pepper. That's who I've got at the vets tomorrow. So Pepper is our rescue cat, and she's got various bits and pieces wrong with her. She has allergies. She poor thing, she's allergic to house dust mites and grass pollen, amongst other things. So nowhere's safe, inside or outside. You know, there's something there that's going to trigger her allergies. We did have a patch test done, so we knew what she was allergic, so we know what she's allergic to. But we also had a vaccine tailor-made for her, and yeah, that didn't really work out quite so well. So 310, it's going to be nice and easy to find. So we've got her back on just a regular medication, but yeah. She's not that keen on going to the vets. None of the animals are really, are they? But it's unnecessary. I wonder how many packs of these I've got. I've got 4. I wonder if I can fit them into 2 boxes. Or maybe 3 actually. Let's give it a go and see how many I can fit in. I'll get a stick. I'll make up another sticker for those ones. I'm quite keen. I'm quite keen to get them all in if possible. Oh, but staticky there. But as well as her allergies, she also has a heart murmur. She's got a congenital dental condition as well. So yeah, it's a good job we've got pet insurance. Otherwise, she'd be costing us an arm and a leg. I think I'm going to get this into 3. But at least, although she doesn't like going to the vets, at least she doesn't complain too much. We have a Bengal as well, and you know the Tasmanian Devil cartoons, you know, from Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny and that. So if you know them, you'll know what the Tasmanian Devil's like when he gets locked up in baskets or something. He goes absolutely crazy, and it's, well, yeah, that's what my Bengal's like when we're putting him in his pet carrier to go to the vets. He's like the Tasmanian Devil. He's spinning around and meowing, and his claws are just going out, and his paws are sticking out the box, and yeah. Yeah, he's a bit of a handful. Right, 317. Maybe if the lady's out, I'll find it easier to find them. So yeah, so that's my task tomorrow afternoon, on my afternoon off work. A nice trip to the vets. We'll go 317. But I'll get to spend some time with my youngest as well. I don't know if this is the same for all over Scotland, but in our local authority, the schools all have a half day on a Friday. Every Friday they finish at 12:30, so they're in school from 8:30 to 12:30, and on a Friday. So Friday afternoons off, so I'll get to spend a little bit of time with my son, and we'll play some video games. So at the moment, the 2 of us together actually are playing a game called Hitman, where you play as a hitman, and you're tasked with assassinating several, targets, and there's lots of different inventive ways to do the assassinations. They can be simple and straightforward, or they can be really funny. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's a kind of game you can either play seriously, or you can play sort of like tongue-in-cheek and have a bit of a laugh with it. Okay. But that's good fun. So, a little bit about my, oh, that looks like a spare black drill. You know what, I'll just get rid, I've got so many of them. 356. 356, here it is. So yes, why did I choose this one? I think I'll pop these all open at one time, it'd be quicker. Well, I like this artist's artwork. It's very dark. It appeals to, really appeals to me. So, hold on, I'm going to sit down. I'm standing up at the moment. I'm just take a sit down. So yes, her artwork really appeals to me. Very dark, very gothic, my kind of style. And I also love the Alice in Wonderland stories as well. I read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass when I was little. And I've read them again as I've grown up. And just love the story. Love the stories. It's like a form of escapism down the rabbit hole. It's just a shame that, you know, there's never been, I'm trying to think if there's been anything on TV, and I can't think of anything off the top of my head, certainly not in the UK, but there's never really been any sort of like dramatisation of it that I've really enjoyed. I mean, okay, we've got the Disney version, some fun songs in it. Cheshire Cat's pretty cool, but the thing is, you know, it's Disney, isn't it? And they've made it a wee bit too nice and too bright, and you know, I feel that the Alice story isn't quite like that. 415 is another grey. Here it is. And well, of course, we've got the Tim Burton movie, and well, yeah, the least said about that the better. Now, I like Johnny Depp, I like Helena Bonham Carter, but recently the movies Johnny Depp has done, I've just been, oh my gosh, God, awful movies. And same with Helena Bonham Carter. But you know, the thing that they have with Tim Burton is just incredibly bad. I think the only decent one that I've seen lately with the two of them in it was Sweeney Todd. Did Tim Burton do the Sweeney Todd? I need to look that up. But yeah, no, didn't like it at all. Absolutely dreadful. And the thing is, also like Crispin Glover, and you know, who I think he played the Knave of Hearts or something. And again, you know, least said about that the better. But to go back to my other love, not diamond painting related, not crafting related, but video game related. There's a couple of games out there. American McGee's Alice and Alice the Madness Returns, which I think have been fantastic reimaginings of the Alice in Wonderland story. So the first one is American McGee's Alice, and it takes place after the events in the books. Alice is slightly older, a teenager, and she's had a, I'm not going to, you know, well, you know, I don't know how many of you would want to go out and play the game, to be fair, but in order not to give away too much away, you know, she's had a traumatic event in her life since growing up, and she lost both her parents, and she's in an orphanage or a psychiatric unit. Oh gosh, can't remember, one of the two. Not like there's any different. Not like they're the same thing, but like, you know what I mean. So she goes back to Wonderland to find that Wonderland's been corrupted, and all her friends have either been imprisoned or corrupted as themselves. So she has to rescue the mock turtle and the dormouse. Of course, the Queen of Hearts has just gone as crazy as ever. But other people who were her friends are now, like, you know, been taken over by some kind of malevolent force. So the Mad Hatter and the March Hare and the Duchess. The Cheshire Cat as her guide. Well, she has to fight the centipede. Centipede? Yeah, centipede. No. Yes, centipede. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you get beyond a certain age. You're the one that's smoking the hookah pipe. You get a bit like doolally, and you kind of forget things a little bit. So yeah, 436. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, she has to battle them as well. So, as well as, you know, playing cards and chessmen, because it kind of mixes together the two books, characters in the two books. And then the sequel video game is pretty much of the same thing. Again, this time she's going back as a young adult, and Wonderland's under threat again, and she needs to save it. So, but they're very, very dark games, not light and bright and fun games for kids. I'm not too sure where you can get them these days. I know that I played them on PC, and you can get them through, well, the most popular PC streaming service, which is Steam. You can get them through there. But I also think they were made for Xbox. But I couldn't swear to that, because I don't play Xbox. I do PC, or did do PC a lot, and PlayStation, not Xbox. $644 is the next one. Okay, we're about halfway through. So I tend to diamond paint relatively quickly, so I'm going to try and make this one last. We have 2 months to do it. Can't find 644. So Drills and Chills is due to start on the 1st of September. And oh, there it is there, I've got it in my hand. So Drills and Chills is due to start on the 1st of September, and it goes on to the 31st of October. So I'm going to make this last the full two months. I'll section it off. So there'll be about 8 weeks. So if I section it off maybe into 8 parts, and then do 1 part a week, I think. But there is another big project that I want to start as well. So I'll probably do the 2 at the same time and run both of them over the 2-month period. I normally have like maybe, you know, one big project in any one time. When I say big, I'm talking above a 40 by 50 size canvas. But along with that, I will also have, you know, do a couple of smaller ones. I like to do special shapes diamond paintings when I'm doing some of these bigger ones. I just feel that it helps kind of break things up a little bit, so that I don't get bored with them. And also using a different drill type as well, you know, because you would get a little bit sick, fed up of doing the same thing. So the other large project that I've got in mind, or I want to start, is a square. And it's a large square. So yes. But we'll talk more about that when I unbox it. It's a project I've been looking to do. This is going to be a long-term project that I've been looking to do for a while, which involves several diamond paintings on a theme. And the one that I wanted to start with, I just got it a couple of weeks ago. So now that I've got the one that I want to start with, I can start the whole project. 754. But yeah, we'll get that sorted and unboxed. Maybe not next week, maybe not this weekend, but the next weekend. Oops, that's popped into the wrong one. That doesn't matter, there's plenty. Now, the one thing I had heard about these Craftmates lockables is they are really good for these the Diamond Art Club big bags. They will hold one large bag compared with other containers that I use. I mean, I do like the screw top containers. Yeah, it's what I've heard is true. These they're really good. Right, colour number 20. 779. So this diamond painting is very very muted, and a lot of very natural colours. Did I say muted? I don't think that's the right word, to be fair. It's dark, certainly, but it's got a lot of natural colours, lots of browns, beiges, tans, creams. I actually noticed that with a few of this artist's, pieces. The colour palette is very similar. Actually, Rococo Dream, which is on Diamond Art Club, it's more greys. But I've got certainly this one, and I've got Artemisa. They're all brown, and I'm getting I've got her latest one. I can't remember what that one's called. I've just ordered it. Slipped my mind. But that's got pinks in it, I think. Pinks and browns. And I noticed the Diamond Art Club put a notification out on their Facebook group today and on their Instagram that they are releasing another one of our pictures, but this one, the rendering hasn't gone quite so well. So you know what I've done? I've put 814. I've put 841 into 814. Yeah. Okay, easy fixed. We do this. So this is going to be 814. And that's going to be 841. Oh, and this is going to really annoy me now because it's out of sequence. No, that is really going to annoy me. Because, you know, I'm one of these people. You see, if you see something and it's going to annoy you, then that's it. But there you go. The petals, and they're very different colours. So 814, let me close this. 814 is a burgundy. So there's 814, which is a burgundy colour. And there's 841, which is a dark tan. So yes, very different. Very different. Let me get something to scoop that out. See what I've got. This might do it. We'll close these off to stop it going into any of the other holes. Actually, we'll just pop it into the tray. There we go. I started to make it a lot harder for myself than it needed to be. So that's 841. And this is 814. That would have been a disaster if they were in the wrong boxes. Okay. 844. I think that's the same when you've got a lot of colours that are very similar. The numbers are all together. 844. There we go. Found it. So now I messed that up. Now I fixed that. But I can't remember what I was talking about before I messed that up. Anyway. Oh yeah, I think it was about another Ines Guerrero from Diamond Art Club. Yeah, they've got a new piece, but it hasn't rendered brilliantly, you know, to their satisfaction. So they are going to offer it at a reduced price and then discontinue it. So I've got a feeling that it may go quick, because there are a lot of people out there that like this artist's work. So I'll need to be on the website quick when this comes out. When it comes out, I've got I'm a Diamond member for Diamond Art Club, so I get notified for the pre-orders, which in the UK is at 5 p.m. and then a general release is at 5:30. So providing I'm not busy doing something, I'll be on the ball. I'll get it fine. Now, is that going to fit in there? I will need to use a second one. Got a wee frog in my throat. It's going to spill over into the two. That's fine. There's quite a lot of static in these bags, and that's something that I've never really come across before with a Diamond Art. I mean, I've come across it before, yes, but it's not the first time I've come across it with a Diamond Art Club canvas. So I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know if it's the way I've stored it or I don't know what it is really. But yeah, it's the first time I've ever kind of seen Diamond Art Club canvases be so staticky. Oh God. Right, how are we doing? We're doing quite well. And we're almost at the end. Number 26, 30, 33. I'm making a right mess here. And 30, 64. Oh, I nearly boo-booed again. There's 38, 64. But we don't want 38, 64. We want 30, 64. And because I'm not organised with bins, all my wrappers are mixed. Empty wrappers are mixed up with the things I haven't opened yet. Oh, excuse me. That was the sticker sheets bashing off the tripod. 33.71. Oh, this is definitely going to be 2, possibly 3 boxes in here, or not boxes, pots in here. I like this colour, 33.71. It's a lovely chocolate brown. Really dark chocolate brown. Probably as darker brown as you can get. No, I think this is going to go to three boxes. Maybe even 4. These bags are very full. I think this is the most abundant colour. This one's really staticky as well. Yeah. What's going on with this one? Another escapee. 3772. Three 799. So I was on the phone with my mum the other day. She's one of my brothers and his family are staying with her at the moment, and they went on a day trip to a place called Millport. Millport's the main town on a little island which is just off the Ayrshire coast in the Firth of Clyde. It's a lovely wee place. I've been there a few times myself. I'm originally from the west coast of Scotland, so yeah. And while they were there, my wonderful younger brother decided that they would go on a bike ride. Now my mum is in her 70s and she hasn't been on a bike since she was a teenager. So she went, my brother's quite opinionated and quite forthright, and my mum, for a quiet life, just tends to go along with things. Now, so he insisted that she get on this bike, and she couldn't balance on it, a two-wheeler bike, because, oh no, she hasn't been on one since she was a teenager. You know, she's not used to riding bikes. And yet, I know there are a lot of 70-year-olds out there, a lot of people who are older than their 70s out there that ride bikes, okay? But not my mum. Anyway, so it gets her on this bike and she can't balance on it. So the bike hire place do these tricycles as well, you know, like tricycles for adults. And so she gets that. And of course, it's a big heavy thing. My mum's tiny. She's 5'3" and about 8 stone dripping wet. So she's not got the strength, as I said, she's in her 70s. She's not got the strength to be cycling these trikes. And, you know, these trikes made for adults, you know, they are big and they are heavy. They've got no gears, so, you know, you're stuck with pedalling, you know, all that weight around. So, of course, what happens, she overbalances on it. She struggles with it, she overbalances on it, and she comes off of it. And she's grazed her knees. But still, you know, like, when I found out about it, my mum told me about it. My brother had gone off for for a bit with his family, or, you know, his wife and his kids. But I was absolutely raging. You know, that could have, you know, she could have done herself a serious damage. Yes, I'm not happy with my brother at that one. Not the smartest move. And the next time I see him, I'll be telling him that, yeah, he needs to think before he puts a 75-year-old on a bike, if I've not ridden one for about 60 years, or on a trike, which is too big and heavy for them to handle. Yeah. So here we go. Last one. 3864. And as I thought, I haven't used up anywhere near as many of these pots. We might get all these in the one like I did with 3861, but these ones are a little bit bigger, I think. So I love kitting up. Aside from the diamond painting, it's one of my favourite things to do. I hate kitting down. I hate kitting down. Love kitting up. I think it's just the organising part of me. I think we'll put this into 2 pots. Okay, so there we go. Not Your Alice, all kitted up. All ready for drills and chills. Oh, there's nothing nicer. I love looking at drills all kitted up in there, in the storage. Oh, I really want to start this now, but I know I can't. I know I can't. It's against the rules. Anyway, that's that for this video, and thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to my random rambles, because they just didn't have any cohesion, didn't really make any sense. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Oops, cheerio.